Good day here. My name is Holger and thank you for tuning into my channel Moving North, which derived from my saga or my stories when I decided to move from Melbourne in Australia up to Darwin for a job. In the meantime, I'm already back. Well, this is the year after, and I just came back from Europe, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about, or some tips about how to ship your record collection from overseas. I enjoyed contributions in the vinyl community immensely. I am a subscriber of various channels and also just a scavenger for good information without subscribing, so my apologies, and so forth. But today I thought I could leave useful insights into shipping records, best way, or my experience with it. So when I made the decision sending my collection that started when I was 15, and of course I expanded it by ordering sometimes even from Australia online from some German companies, and then I would get it delivered to my mum's address or my friend's address. Due to an album can be very cheap sometimes and you want it anyway. So it piled up to around 500 records, and question, is it really worth it? Because per box, around 20 kilos, that's the maximum you pay with DHL postal service. Without insurance, 176 euros. So with 10 boxes, 8 more in the garage and 1 here on my kitchen table, and 1 has already been opened and sort of allocated stuff. It's pricey. So you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Of course, with the emotional investment, there's no questions asked. And yeah, I love music, and according to Discogs, the value is, but anyway, let's not talk about value. And I have made another video about how to ship internationally with DHL, so I'm not going into details about that. I just want to talk about my experience wrapping, packing, sending, receiving. That's all. And okay, so when I made that decision, the first thing was which box to use. And I went online and looked at Amazon, the usual suspects. And at Amazon they had this box. They said, 120 records can fit in. And I thought, great, 120 records. I just need 5 boxes roughly, and that will be it. And then I looked at that attached YouTube clip, and there's this guy who has that box, and then he grabs the records like this, and bang, just sort of lets them drop into the box up to the rim. And that was, according to Amazon, a great way of posting or shipping your boxes. Not sure, I don't think I'd do this in for just a local service, but anyway, I knew, not going to do that. I'm looking here on my notes. I then ordered from a German market, media market, some boxes. They're called moving boxes, heavy duty boxes for books. Now I knew that the problem was they have for moving 2 things. They have these folding top, so that would leave a little bit of a heightened or elevated box. So that always means you got to tape it really well so nothing would get stuck there and rip it open. The other problem that I thought I could handle it with more tape is at the side they had these the handles, so you could use the box, the openings as handle. Of course, it's for moving, but I do know there are some great moving, shifting cardboard boxes, heavy duty. They are awesome and they are very sturdy. So I ordered those. I ordered 10 of those, and then they arrived. double walled, great, I thought, but very flimsy. So stay away from those boxes, double walled for records, especially for moving. My tip is get hold of commercial electrical goods, industrial goods for delivery. Those boxes they use, computer boxes, they are double walled and they are awesome. In this case, I think this is from a kitchen product, but that's the only double walled. You can buy triple from companies, but sometimes you find that they don't offer a quantity of 10 only, but a minimum of 50 or something, and then it gets quite expensive. And the triple walled boxes are quite dear. And I think anyway, I ordered these 10 boxes, had a few sleepless nights because, 16,000 kilometers sending your precious vinyl is not child's play, in particular when you pay €176 per box without insurance. So these are 20 kilos or 19. And if you do get those industrial boxes, start collecting them, and you will have a lot of fun. And you know that they're lasting, because even when they sort of get tossed about, they still withhold the pressure. That's step one. Step two, of course, tape it well as much as you can, gives it a good structure. However, when posting, you still need to wrap it with brown paper. In Germany, the surface needs to be 50 to 80% ideal. Brown paper, not tape. Otherwise, that will be regarded as bulky goods. I don't know why, and you pay more. So make sure you got brown paper, and thanks Helmut for providing. Helmut is the neighbor who jumped in and helped me a lot. Of course, that's step one. So you got the boxes. If you do have thin, flimsy boxes, I'll try to, and I use them as well, try to find good inlays with extra cardboard, just to cushion it more. I try to put two together, sort of pushed into one another, but the height then was a problem, etc. So just see what you can do. But I did use them. However, the inside was then laid out with more cardboard and more tape, but these boxes are the best. Then make sure you got plastic around your mailers, and mailers are the next step you have to use. So when you box your records, this is up to 15. I bought it from a company called Valvis. I think I may have put too many in there. And what happens then, you see, I try to keep it tight. And when it's tight is not a problem. The sides will be stable and hold it really steady. But if not, sorry, I'm waving around, then you got a problem like this and they cave in. And when they cave in, that could squash the records. My solution? You got to eat a lot of yogurt, because the yogurt trays, like cardboard, you roll it up and then you sort of tape it around, and that keeps this the edge in shape, keeps also the sides from caving in. You do that on both sides. Unfortunately, I ran out of storage for this video because I opened this one, but maybe I'll find another one. Hang on a second. This one. There you go. Here you can see it's not even well taped there, but and you see how it caves in here, because I think I put too many records in there. And that's it. That's really useful. You can feel it, that if you don't do a good job like me, you can still push it back and it means there's movement for the records, which is not good. Having said that, maybe you're just a better rapper than me, and you wouldn't have a problem, and you get it really tight. Sometimes it works, so the sidewalls are really straight and connect well with the actual outer layer, then you wouldn't have a problem. But this one worked. Coming to the actual record and how to wrap it. Look, you know most of it anyways. Plastic sleeve, outer, I bought many. I didn't have enough in the end, but so I put 2 in one. That's James Brown reality. I bought inner sleeves, so you know, extra anti-static. I like the rice paper ones. They're really smooth and really easy, but hey, I bought also these ones. And then you usually, when you have a single record, you just leave it outside, put the plastic around, and that's it. But because I was a bit stingy, and I thought maybe it's actually not a bad idea to put together 2. I sort of put it like this for double albums. I'll show you in a second. And then put the plastic around. So for double album, I used this technique. Not sure whether it's better to put these both out, but this one is actually heavy cardboard, this jacket. So it worked, and that will be it. And then you wrap it tight in your mailer. Get the plastic around it, cushion it with bubble wrap if you have, but honestly I just had too many boxes to worry about bubble wrap again. And then of course it would contribute to you know, the size would not always be you know, the size of the boxes may not hold the bubble wrap, but if you do have, then by all means advisable. I used other things to cushion sometimes records. I put in jumpers or towel or shoes, whatever, if there was room. But as you can see, this one, nothing. And I think these heavy duty mailers do a great job. They really, I think that will be enough. Anyway, James Brown it is. I'm not sure what's in the other box. I'll find out in a minute, but thanks for your time, and hello vinyl community, and keep up the great work, and over and out, and thank you for listening again. Bye bye.